Hello everyone, this is Jonathan Williamson from BlenderCookie.com, and I wanted to take a few minutes to show you a little bit of what we've been working on behind the scenes. As we've mentioned a few times and hinted at on Twitter and Facebook and such, we've been working on a brand new Blender Cookie site. Now, when I say Blender Cookie site, that's not actually correct, because in fact we've been working on the entire CG Cookie network, which means CG Cookie, Blender Cookie, Max Cookie, Moto Cookie, Maven Seed, Blender Artist Now, and all the other different sites that we've been running and are working on, and any new sites that we may or may not be launching in the future. And we've rebuilt the entire system from scratch, brought on a couple custom developers, and built a pretty awesome system. And I wanted to go ahead and show you a little bit of that today. The site is due to launch within the next few weeks. Probably, hopefully next week we'll be going into the beta period, which if you're a citizen member, you will be getting access to go in, preview the site, and hopefully if you're really awesome, help us find some bugs and such and get the site running really smoothly. So enough of that, let me just show you a little bit of what we've done. First off, you'll notice that there's a new layout, but it's pretty similar to the old layout. You know, it's still kind of got the same featured post up here, a couple of ads. Unfortunately, we've got to have them help support the site, you know, bring in some extra cash and whatnot. But then we've got the regular tutorials right down here where you can see all of the latest ones. We have gone ahead and expanded this to hold, I believe, the latest 20 posts rather than just the latest 5 or so. Just makes it a lot easier to see all the latest tutorials if you haven't been to the site within the last few days. You find a few little things like the community chatter, you know, recent comments. We'll also have the ability to add in any other things we want in here. Since this is all widgetized, we'll be able to just throw the content in, swap it out, whatever we want to do right in here. We've got the ability to add these little notes. So if we're running, say, a Facebook contest, then you'll be able to just quickly see this, jump right to Facebook from the site and log in. And in this case, you know, your chance to receive a free 30-day membership. Now I should note that right now, this is simply a test note, and we're not actually running that on Facebook, but there's a good chance we might be doing something in the near future. But a couple other things that I wanted to show you before jumping into the really cool aspect, just things that are apparent here on the homepage. One, you'll notice we have a bug report option right up here, which by the time the site launches will actually be gone probably. This is mostly just for the kind of the citizen members and the people that are doing beta testing. But we've got a custom bug manager in here, so as bugs get reported, we're able to fix them to hopefully make the site continuously better and better. We've got direct, easy access to the help desk right here. So those of you that have ever submitted support tickets to us, now easier than ever to just, if you've got a quick question while watching a tutorial or anything else, just send it right in and it'll submit a support ticket to us that we can then help and get answered. Right on the homepage too, we now have a custom or a site navigation thing. If you click these little arrows, we've got all of our different sites listed here to give you real quick, easy access to all the different ones. And then we also have this little control panel thing. And this control panel is one of the cool features that I'm going to show you in just a little bit, but let me hold off just a sec on that. Because I'm actually going to go ahead and log out. I shouldn't actually be logged in at the moment, but that's okay. So you'll notice that, you know, obviously you're able to log in or join today, which this is actually one of the biggest features with the new system. For those of you that remember, with the old system, you could technically have a WordPress user on the site, but it really didn't mean anything. You know, it was more just for comments and things like that. And then those of you that were citizen members, you know that you had to previously log in on a completely different site at cgcookiecitizen.com and then browse the files there. But for all practical purposes, Blender Cookie and CG Cookie Citizen were completely separate sites that had no interaction between them. Well, luckily, with the new site, when it launches, that will be completely changed. And now, everything is tied in together on Blender Cookie, such that if you log in here as a regular user, you know, if I just go ahead and click log in, and in fact, that's not my username, but this is, if I just say I'll log in, I can see my account here. Go ahead and close that. If I go to my account, we can see all the different info here, so I can change all my settings right in here just like a normal account. I can see my subscription, so this is my current citizen subscription. I can go ahead and change that at any time if I wanted. I've got my billing and shipping, bookmarks. We now have the ability to bookmark tutorials, as you can see right in here, which I'll talk about a little bit more in a second. We've got full purchase history and then a full list of all the different citizen tutorials we've ever released. So what this means, though, that's really cool, is there is no more CG Cookie Citizen site. Everything is integrated together, and not just on Blender Cookie, but across all the different tutorial sites. Now, this doesn't yet include Maven Seed or Blender Artist, but it does mean if you log into, say, the Blender Cookie side, and switch over to the Max Cookie side, you're still logged into the same account and you still have access to all your citizen information. Or if you're not a citizen, you still have access to all the other membership info. So for example, if we just go to our membership page, which I'm just putting in the URL, just go directly there since I'm already logged in, you can now see the differences in the new memberships. So if you're a basic member, you've got access to things like bookmarks, a portfolio thing that we're getting ready to implement that you'll be getting teasers of a little bit later, and all the differences between basic, citizen, and then even offering a full studio membership as well if you've got a studio that needs some training or if you're running in a classroom environment. So there's all that. It's all integrated between all the different sites. No need to use multiple sites. And the best part of this now is if we just go to Blender Cookie, and let's say we want to go into Tim's tutorial here, which is currently mislabeled as mine as we're still bringing data across. But if we go to Tim's tutorial, and we can watch it, you'll notice that the video has been moved up to the top. For those of you that are on smaller screens, now you no longer have to scroll down. And seeing as you've already clicked the thumbnail once, no need to see the featured image a second time. So you can just watch it right there. And three of the coolest things is, one, we've got the ability to just dim the lights, so you can just easily focus on just the tutorial, remove all the extraneous data. We can then raise the lights. We can go ahead and bookmark, or in this case, remove a bookmark, which means that from the bookmarks page, you'll be able to quickly access any different bookmarks you want, which, let me just demo that. So for example, if I'm on the home page and I click on the control panel, I can just open my bookmarks, and here's all the current ones that I've bookmarked. Now this will display the latest few. I can't remember exactly how many it displays, but if you don't see the one that you want in here, just go to View All, and then you can find it. And maybe in this case, I want to go to the exclusive modeling an M4 rifle. And there we go. You also notice that exclusive tutorials now, if you're a citizen member, display right in the page. If you're not a citizen member, then it'll actually say, hey, you need to be a citizen to watch this tutorial. Go ahead and sign up here, or enjoy all the other free training that we have on the site. But one of the best parts about the new system is that, again, since it's all one site, you no longer even have to leave the tutorial page to download the source files. So assuming that you're logged in as a citizen member, you can just simply click download source files, and there you are. Now, if you're not a citizen member, just a regular one, you'll have the ability to simply just purchase the source files directly from this link as well, kind of how you have been in the past. And then, below, we've got the original comments. Get the official support is, again, another link to our help desk. We've got all our comments in here, nicely formatted, easy to read. And one other thing that we also have are badges. So these are still kind of being implemented, but this will actually show an author badge rather than admin. So you can immediately see who the author is of the tutorial in the comments. You'll be able to see all the different admins. You'll be able to see tentatively some citizen members, things like that. And so you in a much quicker time see who is who. So there you can see the author badge is working correctly there. So these are just some of the things that we're working on the new site. Some of the things, it's going to have a full integrated shop system with full e-commerce and everything, make the ordering process much easier and painless for those of you that are interested in things like training series, purchasing the source files, the new book, etc. We'll have all the other content. All the original content is getting migrated over, so there won't be any worry of that. And hopefully the new site will be going live sometime within the coming weeks or month, but beta invites should be going out very soon here. So I hope that you'll keep an eye out and let us know what we think at that point. For the time being, everything is still kind of tentative. We're polishing things off. Things are, subject to change, but the system is starting to really come together, and it's going to be pretty cool. And one thing that I guess I should mention just on a side note, that even that won't directly, or well, seemingly directly affect you, one of the best parts about this new system is that it's much more streamlined on the admin side. So we're actually able to publish tutorials in a much faster and easier manner than with the old site. The old site actually was a ridiculous conglomerate of steps and processes and different websites to actually go through and do the entire publishing process. Now it's much more streamlined, which what it really means for you guys is that it'll be a lot easier to get tutorials out there faster, easier, and more effectively as we get tutorials in to then publish. So that's it. Just wanted to give you a little preview today of some of the stuff that we've been working on. I hope that you guys are going to like it. Just previewing the site, it really is coming together. It's again a fully custom solution that really is working out really, really well. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to showing you more.